In build 3749, we've made improvements to the Steil Line End Caps, and essentially what you have is the ability to choose between a rounded or a sharp point, or options for like 145 and 135 degrees. So why don't I make one of these shapes and just demonstrate exactly what that is. I'll start with the artwork tool and simply click a couple of points to draw a line, and right click to stop, and zoom in over top of that line, select that line and convert it to be a steel stitch. So what we're talking about are the way that the stitches, I guess, appear at the beginning and the end of your line. And so here in your properties box down at the bottom, you have the control for your start and your end of your line. And so if I select that line again and just move it over so it fits all on my screen so I can see both sides of it, and then you'll maybe see it more dramatically if I make the column width a little wider. Not that that necessarily matters, but what I'm saying is if you come in here and change your end cap, so this is the line, the start of the line, and then the other one will be the end of the line. So for the start, you can choose rounded, sharp, 45 or 135. If I choose rounded and click apply, it will give a rounded sort of look to that end. And if I choose the other end and choose sharp, then you have something that's kind of like a sharp point on this side and a rounded point on the other side. And so the kind of options go. If I choose a 45 point, then it tapers in this way. And if I choose 45 on the other side, you get kind of like, a trapezoid. I'm not even sure how to describe that shape, but I think that's what it is. But if you take 135, then it kind of makes it look almost more like a pushed over rectangle. And so I guess keep all that in mind. That's kind of the concept of adjusting the start and the end to give a different stitch pattern. And I guess the last choice is standard, which means just give it a blunt sort of beginning on this side for the column widths, where the stitches simply start what you would be like perpendicular to the line. So if the line is traveling along the horizon, then the stitches will be kind of perpendicular to that. And then on this end, they simply taper down to that point. So that is an enhancement to the Steil Line End Caps in our build 3749.